All right, today I have to go in because I want the free courage, and in order to do that, I have to be able to go to school, which is Saturday. So I have to go in tonight because this is the latest I can put off saving the other people as well as getting the black quartz. Yeah.
By the way,
Hey, get this. The other night, my boyfriend casually tried to take me to Shirakawa Boulevard on a date.
excuse me?
What? No way. That's Shirakawa Boulevard? Ew, he totally had an ulterior motive.
Yep.
We just started dating, but I'm already getting creeped out. His head's always in the gutter. Maybe I should dump him. I don't want to end up like those couples from the rumors. You know, the ones found unconscious somewhere.
So, in this section,
So, as you all should know, there are many theories about the author Murasaki Shikibu. That the Tale of Genji was authored by someone else. That Murasaki Shikibu was a shared pen name. Oh, like the theories behind Shakespeare. Some have even suggested that Murasaki Shikibu was an alien from outer space. A truly intriguing theory. You've probably seen her portrait. It's printed on the 2,000 yen bill. Oh, so it has like layers of misogyny of like, oh, a woman could have done this. Well, since we're on the topic of Murasaki Shikibu, there's a question regarding the Tale of Genji. Thou shalt not recite such a tale in this world before the
you
princess.
understand.
Now, what such tale does this quote refer to? Iori, go on and answer. Hey, lend me a hand here. What kind of tale is he talking about? Before the princess, about romance, probably, right? I mean, maybe public opinion, but it feels like these two are things you'd want to tell the princess about. But you don't want her to dream of romance because, in all likelihood, she'll have to marry for reasons outside of romance, right?
Well, the answer was pretty obvious.
Correct. Too easy, was it? The world used in this sentence refers to the world of relationships and romance. Therefore, he is told not to read the tales of romance in front of the princess. However, world can also be referred to society or mankind, like how it's often used today. Make sure you read it correctly based on the given context. Now, on to the next
You're a
one.
lifesaver.
Yeah, you're welcome. I can hear classmates whispering. Are you all right?
Oh. So you noticed. Last night, my aunt, she was taken by the angels.
That's terrible. Assuming you mean that she died.
I'm sorry. You were not expecting to deal with this. My aunt was the reason I was able to come to Japan, and now she's been taken away. She helped me so much, but I could not do anything for her. I tried holding it all inside. I felt that crying would not help me.
It does help,
when I
but
saw
it'll
the
also
look on your
sneak up
face,
on you. When my brother passed, like, that was something that always surprised me and, like, still continues to surprise me. It wasn't that long ago. It was just over a year. And, like, because I had been able to mostly get by without like having like crying and stuff when talking to family about it, because my family would cry a lot when talking about him. I thought that like it was, you know, one of those. I like to think I'm emotionally aware of myself enough to know that it was repressed, not dealt with. But no, it would be like just in the middle of sentences, or like barely a sentence in of saying, oh, this thing happened. And then suddenly it's like, it is very much like that, or at least it was for me, of like, oh, oops, I'm zoning out. I'm not feeling like doing anything. I don't necessarily feel like this deep, intense sorrow in this moment. But like, you know, you're depressed, or you're, you know, not super responsive to the things around you. And then like someone just says something like innocuous like that, or people don't say anything, and just one little thing, and then it, yeah. I can tell he's really opening up to me. Oh, good.
Forgive me, but I cannot sew today. I am going home.
That's okay.
Well, see you later.
I parted ways with Bebe and went back to the dorm. Something I just realized is that, like, for him, first of all, it's last night, which is rough, but also because of the time difference, like, he may have woken up to that news. Like, that may be brand new news to him.
Oh, it's you.
Welcome back. All right, it looks like everyone's available today.
Hey there.
Whoa there. Hello. So dance. If you want
Hello.
to go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on bed. Minding my biz. So mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we gon' flow with the set. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire every day. We inspire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today. Let me rock the world tomorrow. You know.
Oh, the exclamation mark I was missing was for the monk up top. Ah, shit. Okay. Or maybe not. Anyways. Now tell me, would you, so expensive. Yeah, I mean, yes, please. Ugh. I see it. If you go into the Tower of Shadow tonight, you are destined to face an adversary clad in gold. All right. What's everyone's status? Cool.
Yes.
Card in my hand is reacting. Should I have done this last time I came in here? Empress in ag in lieu of personas in your possession are increased by 2. Like permanently? Sometimes you will encounter missing persons when you wander into Tartarus. After a full moon, so it's best to save everyone as soon as possible. No, it's not. It's best to wait until the last second. Because they keep fucking popping up. Yeah. I mean, I was just making my way through it. on our team this time? Junpei is. The more I level up, the more awesome I get. You know you're gonna need my help. All right, let's do this. Let's go together. And let me check y'all out. Thurgy. Personality. After laying a critical hit, he becomes motivated by his own potential. Okay. Okay. After summoning a persona. So I should just be flipping through them, even though I have my baby here.
Thanks to Yamagishi, I can explore with you too. But I'd still like to stick to the 4-person strategy. Just so we have backup, or anyone who could come to our aid in the event of an emergency. And don't forget what happened during the last full moon. We can't leave Yamagishi alone.
I don't think that they explained why we were sticking to the 4 in this way in the other 2, right? I really like that explanation.
To decide on the party members. I know you can.
I know that part was there.
Let's give it our best.
This area ends here. Now there's a dead end. Could you check? Yeah. Here it is. Please watch out. I didn't particularly enjoy that. Looks like the shaking subsided. Is everyone all right? The path towards the staircase is opened up. You can advance further now. We don't know what's going on ahead, so please be careful going forward. Stay tuned for more of the mighty Junpei. All right, so after yesterday in Persona 4, this is gonna seem random, like a random cutaway or whatever, right? After yesterday in Persona 4 Golden, having to switch the party to manual control in order to get them to do the most basic of things, even as the game's warning you to block, right? The AI won't. And then as you can see on the side here, I usually cut out stuff, and I didn't commentate during the battle, so I'm going to keep it cut. But as you can see on the side here, Mitsuru and Kirijo both have full Theurgy, and they haven't used it this entire time I've been in Tartarus. And like, I'm only a few floors deep. I was grinding on some lower floors for a little bit. But they haven't used it, even though it's been full this entire time. And so I look into it, and apparently the AI for Persona 3 Reload won't shift, which I've complained about before, and won't use their Theurgy. And so, like, why give us these things to use and like, if you're not gonna allow the AI to use them, right? Like, I'm conflicted because I know that some people like, I don't know if any part of the draw is that it's the free will, right? I've already lowered the difficulty. Honestly, I wish I could kick it back up to merciless and just control them. I think would be the better balance. If I had known what was coming, that's what I would have done. But once you switch off of Merciless, it doesn't allow you to switch back onto it, right? But yeah, I think the Persona 5 Reload AI seems to work okay for the most part. And it's not the misfires of, oh, why would you do that, Junpei? Why are you using physical when it's weak to fire or whatever, right? Like, I don't care about that. That's part of why I'm playing with AI. But if they're not going to use the obvious, like if they're not going to use the resources that are built into the game, the Theurgy, the shift, if they're not going to block when Rise says, oh, watch out, a big one's coming, make sure to block, and then the AI doesn't, like, those are failings, right? And so I think I'm going to be taking them off of AI, which I have done when I've had to replay through sections because of lost footage, right? And I've mentioned that before. If that's a huge disappointment for anybody, like, please let me know and I'll switch it back on. Okay? And that I'm gonna do that as a blanket across everybody. So like, if that's a disappointment, if that's upsetting, like let me know. I'll switch it back on if that's the type of gameplay and suffering you want to see. I don't think that's the draw of this series, as I'm finding out from people who are commenting and stuff. Not that there's a lot of, classic criticism, but the ones that people comment on are ones where I don't even go into Tartarus. I think people skip through these days in the first place. So that's why I've started to, or that's why I cut out all of the battles except for like the boss fights and the cutscenes. So like, I don't think that's the draw, and if I'm wrong, please let me know and I will correct. But it's ridiculous that they give us these things to play with and don't. Whatever. All right, time to see if Yukari's healing will boost her. It doesn't boost her if it's not outside of battle.
I'm picking
That
up some
sucks.
signals of stronger shadows. I'll let you know when.
The enemy is strong. Make sure you're ready before fighting. Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's do
Are you
this.
ready? We're forcing our way through.
Let's start preparing the analysis.
Cool. Yep, I thought it might be weird.
The time.
I don't know if the Oracle carries over between battles. I'm hoping it does. Is essentially what's going on. Because I'm gonna save it so we're lower on SP amongst everybody and see.
Jinbei goes down. Someone cover for him.
Am I?
Did you miss me? I'll give 'em hell. Suck on that!
Jinbei just wiped out 2 enemies. Electricity is useless here. Keep that in mind.
I'll go with. Didn't work.
Should I scan on this enemy? In this situation, I won't lose. My enemy's frozen. Now's your chance.
Very cool.
Can't stop me now.
That's a knockdown from Junpei-kun.
I'll give him hell.
This should be a good test of your strength. But don't get careless.
What's next? Let's go!
You dodged it. That's our leader.
What to do? Persona.
Only 2 left. You've got
Pull
this.
the trigger.
Some fun. Persona.
Thanks, dude.
Could I scan on this enemy?
Can't stop me now.
My head is spinning.
You dodged the attack. Nice one.
Pixie!
Finally figured it out.
Down. This should be a good test of your strength.
I'll go with
But don't get careless.
Pixie!
Amazing.
Here we go.
There's no escape.
I can't let my guard down, especially not around those gatekeepers. I've never seen you with your guard down, though. Not even in the dorm. When you're up late on a mission, I've never seen you yawn, much less doze off. Then the next day, you're all dressed up and drinking black tea before heading to school 15 minutes later. Seems exhausting
No.
to be that well put together. Once it becomes a habit, it's all second nature. Besides, when you find it offensive if I were able to take it easy? After all, I'm the one who asked you to attempt the impossible while taking part in these club activities.
Huh?
Asking us, huh? What's the matter? Oh, nothing. Come on, leader. We've beaten them, so let's move on. Hurry, clock's ticking.
Dude, ain't that a rare check?
I mean, I'm sure that's meant for what's his face, but oh, like we're not even allowed to use it. Oh, no. Yeah. I mean, might as well throw them on you, but yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, it was only my HP? Fucking dumb. I'm getting the reading of a person. Please go secure them right away.
Oh.
That must be one of the people who went missing. We need to provide treatment immediately. Please return to the entrance as soon as you can.
Yes.
Welcome back. So it looks like you were able to rescue a missing person. We can have them stay here for now. We'll see them off properly when the time comes. Oh, but they're not, like, actually here? Bummer.
Good day. Are you accepting a request? Powerful enemy spotted! Please be careful!
I mean, that was close enough that I didn't need to read it, right? This is... I sent someone on a higher floor. Alright.
All right, let's do this.
3 targets. They're weak, but don't be careless.
What to do?
That'd be too easy, right?
Pixie!
I'm ready. How about this? Not bad.
Pull the trigger. Help me! It didn't work? Current gun knocked down 2 enemies!
Come on, I'll show him.
Leave it to you!
I got your back. Take this.
Wind isn't good on this one. We'll have to try something else.
I wanna see.
Wind isn't good on this one. We'll have to try something else.
Never mind.
Amazing! You're on a roll!
Let's do it.
There's no way! Don't you dare run!
Damn! Okay, yeah, sure. Okay.
Yes!
Hey, nice work out there, Voidkin. You're seriously leader material. Want to give it a try?
Huh?
Ooh, me? Yeah, no thanks. I'd be in way over my head. Unlike you, I just drop the ball when push comes to shove. I lose my cool way too easily. Anyway, should we get going? After you, leader. I mean, it's a pretty good thing that, like, you recognize that about
Vision
yourself.
field has expanded a little. Maybe I've gotten used to...
Alright, you keep trying to say that and I keep cutting you off. There it is. Yep. It is significantly better. Even though I lose 10 SP. Ugh. And the only person we have that can actually wear it doesn't use a lot of SP. Because it never gets to be his turn, if we're being perfectly honest, but...
Hell yeah.
Looks tougher than I thought, but it ain't nothing stopping me. You have white armor, so I'm gonna try Aha. Nope.
What's next? All right, here I go. And with this, you're finished. Your speed's falling, Yukari-chan. Persona! No mercy!
Child's play.
My time to shine. Finishing.
His own persona locks him down. That's so funny.
I'll go with Pixie. Like that.
That about does it. No shadows detected.
With this, I can fight even better.
By the way,
Hey, Mac, you've been at this non-stop, right? Isn't that because Voidkin is the leader? Well, we're all a team, so we can't just let him shoulder everything himself. Don't we have someone step up to the plate whenever he takes a break? Say, like a second? So I love that he's pivoted from being like, all right, you know what? I won't be the leader, but can I be first mate? That's not a bad idea to have.
right?
I know, right? I'm brilliant. I mean, and he is right. Like, it's not a bad idea to have a second. If we had to pick his right-hand man, then obviously it'd be me, since I was the first one to bring it up. You didn't even let the rest of us get a word in. I bet you're angling for this from the beginning, huh? Anyway, if Voidkin wanted to rest, he could just take a break from exploring. Oh, huh, yeah. I guess that's true. But still, if you need a hand, I'll be happy to switch with you anytime, Mac. Sleep on it, alright? Yeah, like he's still angling to be a leader, but like now he's like, all right, I'll do it like passively behind you rather than fight you for it. Yeah.
Thanks.
My goodness, this floor is huge, isn't it? I imagine mapping it all in its entirety would take a lot of work. She said there's a Reaper that appears in Tartarus. A Reaper? Apparently, it'll appear out of nowhere and chase you endlessly. If you get caught, I think you know what it's supposed to happen if a Reaper catches you. Maybe it's trying to get rid of us since we're outsiders in Tartarus? She wasn't too sure on the details, but I guess it appears when you stay on one floor for too long. Jamming may not work on it, so please evacuate to another floor if you ever come across it. I've come across it in other games. I ain't worried about no Reaper. A person! Yay. This is kind of all we needed to do. Except I do have to get to the end for the document, but I don't want to.
Everyone's saying that it'd be heaven on earth to live with Yucatan and Kirijo Senpai. I have no idea what it's real.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut that off. I was just afraid the enemy would catch up.
wandering around like a clown.
And head up.
Nope, there's a person. Whoops, I almost... Oh. Whoops.
Someone's over.
Seems like the coast is clear for now, so you get a bit of a break. If they're gonna do that, why don't they just...
This is...
A dead end. Looks like we can't progress farther. On the other hand, we've made a good headway. Come back whenever you're ready. It's your call to make, leader. Thanks. A new institution will be launched on the island. The amount of money being poured into it is unheard of. I've been told to be part of it. I'm worried. I have a bad feeling about this project.
Oh, hello.
Are you available? What are you doing right now? If you feel inclined, maybe we could meet up and chat for a while. Wanna hang? You got some interesting news or something? Not to rain on your parade, but I need you to finish eating before I can open up shop.
Oh! Well then.
Alright, so that's to talk to the student we saw. Takami's still not going up. Makoto will go up. So let's go hang out with Makoto until she doesn't go up anymore. That said, reading speed reader should be high priority.
Thank you.
It'll be nice to have you there when I talk to her. Let's do it at the student council room. I'll leave the back entrance open for you.
Excuse me.
Aiko Takao-san? Nope. Takao-san? You've been spending time in the red light district lately, haven't you? Both myself and Matt-kun saw you there. Based on where you were headed, we assume you're working at a store called the After School Salon? How is it working there? Interesting, like, so she does have non-uniform outfits. What you mean? It's just a normal cafe. They make me wear a costume and stuff, but that's it. Oh, and I don't have to do anything weird, if you know what I mean. It's all totally legal. Are you sure there's nothing strange is going on? Yep. The worst, I guess, some old guys, weird guys gawking at me. I see. Beyond that, though, why are you working there? How's your financial situation? Fine. I mean, I can just ask my parents for cash whenever I want. Oh, I see. But then they totally bug me about what I'm buying if I did. That's why I work at the salon. I get good spending money, plus the guys who come in there, like, mega pamper me. Mega pamper? It's nice having people treat you like you're special, you know? I'm sure a super honor student like you gets that all the time, though. Anyways, are you gonna tell on me? You even brought a witness today. Hold up, doesn't that mean you two were in Shinjuku together? What's up with that, Miss Prez? Yeah? So what? Hey, don't think sick it's the wrong way. That's simply an errand I asked him to accompany me on. That's it. At this rate, don't mind him. As for you, I don't plan on telling anyone. Oh, I get it. So we're like protecting each other's secrets? Oh crap, I just realized that your boyfriend's that rumored criminal. You're a real badass, Miss Prez.
Well,
I told you that's not how it is. I was just worried you were getting wrapped up in some shady business, so I asked him here for support. Whatever. By the way, I was wondering, is that a Buchimaru-kun, nope. Buchimaru-kun, pencil case? Huh? You know Buchimaru-kun? I had like tons of Buchi stuff back when I was a kid. What a blast from the past. Wait, why is it so beat up? Well, it was given to me when I was still in elementary school. I'd like to buy a new one, but they've stopped selling Buchimaru-kun merchandise. Oh my god, this is too hilarious. The student council president has an adorable pencil case? My image of you has done like a complete 360 today. Isn't that a full circle? I was just thinking about making the joke. I don't know. I'm just really surprised. You don't really look like the kind of person who'd be into that stuff. I mean, I always thought you were kind of like a robot, but I guess I just had to get to know you better. Hey, why don't we trade phone numbers? I really want to talk to you more about Buchimaru-kun and your boyfriend. Okay. Wait, he's not my boyfriend. And saved. Oh crap, it's this late already? I gotta go to work. I'll send you tons of pics of my Buchimaru-kun collection later then. Bye! He was all over the place. Honestly though, I'm in shock. She thought I was a robot. Beep boop.
Aww.
Don't tease me. I will tease you. You know, I believe that Takao-san said about me is how others think as well. I thought I'd change after the incident with Kaneshiro, but perhaps it wasn't enough. I mean, it's only been a couple weeks, hon. That aside, it was also almost inspiring to meet someone so distinct from myself. I'm gonna try to look at things a little differently from now on.
Well,
And, well, I think that'll help me break out of my shell. I hope you're ready. I'm going to show you just how useful an honor student can be.
All right.
I'll be interested to speak with Takao-san some more now that I have her contact information. Perhaps I can correct her misconceptions about you. And as always, I'll let you know if anything important happens.
I'll see you later.
Hello? Thank you for sitting in with me today. It really did help. I got a message from Takao-san earlier. She turned out to be quite a fan of Buchimaru. It's crazy to see a picture of her entire collection. She even had a bunch of Buchimaru emoticons. Sounds like you two get along. Huh? Yeah, I guess you're right. I didn't expect to bond over something like this, though. I'm pretty shocked, to be honest. I'm a little worried about the source she works at. I'll try a little harder to get through to her about it. I might come to you for more advice later. For now, I'll let you go. Talk to you later.
Ah, you're back.
Well then.
Whoa, okay. That was a sudden cut. For anyone who just saw that, I didn't cut that. That was the game. Kuramoto's been in and out of the hospital. I hear he's not gonna run in the upcoming election.
See.
He plans for his grandson, who's also in our party, to take his place.
Yes.
Unfortunately, this is all beyond me now. Yoshida. Hey, you keep eating. You're still growing, you know? Invited you along because I wanted to ask you something. What do you think of the Phantom Thieves? You've heard of them, right? They've become quite popular as of late. I'd like to hear your honest opinion. As a young man, are you for them or against them? in this one, we've been a little bit more secretive about who we are, right? So I'm gonna keep going with that. I don't really have an opinion. So you follow your own path without being influenced by the public opinion, huh? I mean, that is the most generous way you could read that line reading. The other way of reading it is definitely, I don't follow politics or whatever. I don't follow. You know? What about you? However they manage to change hearts, I respect their belief in crushing evil and saving the weak. Isn't that similar to what you advocate?
You're right.
I can't deny that, but that's not why I support them. I bet they're a group of young people. Young people who have experienced cruelty and injustice. How do you figure? They bravely face the societal ills that plague our world without thinking of the consequences. Brave, yet pitiful, I suppose. So, the former Diet member who was disgraced by scandals is going to side with them. Is this what you asked me here to talk about? No. The party has decided which candidates it will back in the various electoral zones. And one of our main candidates will represent this area according to the party's election strategy. You have no chance of winning. So you're saying I should give up my campaign to become a Diet member? You won't. I won't beat around the bush. Drop out of the election and become my right-hand man. It won't be for naught. I'll put in a motion to have you reinstated as a party member, and I will perform an extensive investigation into your expense misappropriation accusations.
What?
Matsushita. You'd finally be able to clear your name. Think about it. See you again soon, Mr. Secretary. He likely has an ulterior motive. If he felt hopeful, he wouldn't ask me to not run for the Diet. I expect he's trying to take advantage of me. That happens a lot in this world. What would you do at a time like this? I mean, I'd decline. So you're telling me to take control of my destiny, hmm? You're very inspiring.
Thank you.
For telling me your honest opinion. Don't worry, I won't stop giving speeches. Above all, I wish to continue speaking with you. You have such a fresh outlook on the world.
All right.
Let's finish up for today. Sorry I made you tag along.
I shall ask you again another time.
Sorry I made you tag along today. I'm sure you'll end up having to face something similar someday, so let me share my thoughts. When people come to you with these negotiations, you need to see what's really on the table. Did you see the offer as a risk or an opportunity? You have your own major decisions to make in time. The most crucial thing is that you don't lose sight of who you are. Oh, whoa! Fucking hell. Okay, whatever. What did I say in response? I'll keep that in mind. Oh, I probably would have said you make quite the case, but whatever. Let that happen and look where it got me. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm getting a little too worked up about this. Well then, until next time. Good night.
Hey,
Oh, I don't get a scene with Sojiro because I already committed to this. I was thinking about the future with you as the leader and me as your right-hand man. Hey, doesn't meeting in a place like this look like we're talking some shady business? I like it. This is shady. Like, where regular high school students are in the day, but at night, you know what I mean? Man, this has got me pumped up. Man, the fish ain't biting. The flow hasn't moved at all. If only there was a master fisher around, then we could steal their ideas.
Whoa!
Whoa, that's Kawakami, isn't it? What's she doing here? Oh crap, she's coming this way.
Jeez.
Two boys at the fishing pond on a Sunday, huh? Why are you sitting around like old men? Why don't you go out and do something more exciting? Whoa, what? Look who's talking. Adults need time to themselves to unwind and clear their thoughts. You'll understand soon enough when you start working in the real world. Whoa, sounding real old there, Kawakami. Hey, Ryuji. That's Miss Kawakami to you?
For real?
Holy crap, Kawakami could be our fishing master. Master Fisher. She's hooking fish like crazy. It's easy, just clear your mind and free yourself from negative thoughts. That's easy for you? From what I know of you, I don't think it's that easy for you. So the trick is not to think. How am I supposed to do that? Accept the grim reality of society. I see. So when you get jaded, just like Kawakami, you'll naturally attract fish. Oh, that's funny. I don't think that's right. It's a nice sunny day. I didn't think I'd be stuck fishing with you two on my day off. Two troublemakers and their no good teacher. I guess we're perfect for each other.
Whoa!
She keeps getting fish even as she nags. I'm impressed. Call her Master Kawakami. Both of them. Get a +3 from that. Oh my lord. Aw, she's blushing. Once again, it's Miss Kawakami.
Wanna head back?
Didn't think I'd see something like that today. Guess we'll head back.
Ah, you're back.
Well then.
Thank you. All right. I shall ask you again another time.
You had the day off from school today. All you can do now is wait for Rise's recovery. What should you do today? Realize you haven't bought anything from the home shopping program this week. Maybe you should watch it. Yeah, let's see what's available. Da 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 da. Armada Bustier and Giant Candy. Yeah, we'll go with the first one because SP items are less important in this one. You're not likely to run out in a single fight. Oh, grant her my desires, absolutely. Wonder if I should have waited for Nanako. Because I know she likes the gardening. Oh, I can ride the scooter and get used to that. Okay. You know what? Then I won't abuse that. Oh, Marie's available. Well, that's gonna take the highest priority then.
Huh?
Will you take me somewhere? Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, can I see a school? You're going to one, right? I want to go see what that's like. Tamagawa, you decide to take Marie to school with you.
Hey,
You go to school every day, right? You don't get tired of it? That's pretty much my duty.
oh,
They have business there then. At least you have something to do. Being in that room is so dull. I feel like I'm just going to drop dead. That sounds like a good idea. Well, that's a price to nose. Oh my god. Okay.
What's up?
Yo, what you do? Oh, hey, Marie-chan. It's been a while, hasn't it? I heard you've been with Chie and Yukiko, so you're showing her around, huh? What are you guys doing? Out on a stroll? Come with us. Huh? Back up a sec. What are you talking about? You tell Yosuke how Marie wants to see the school. Oh, I get it. Marie-chan goes to a different school after all, huh? Still, what could be special about our school? Oh well. Alright, I'll join you. Allow me to welcome you to Yasugami High. I actually can't, like, there's not a better person to, like, guide someone around, I think. Can I go inside? Yeah, no problem. There's some committee meeting today, so the gate should be open. I mean, we can always say we're showing you around the school. Wait, so I wonder if that changes on a Sunday, because what if I went on a weekday, or is she only available on Sundays for the next hangout? Or that's their excuse for either way, because she would be a stranger at the school. But because there's a committee meeting, strangers are at the school. Okay, Yasugami High, second floor hall. And here's our classroom. Pretty retro, right? I guess you could call it a cozy. So big. Huh? It is? Well, there's a lot of empty land here. I guess the school's pretty big if you count the fields and yards and stuff. What about where you are, Marie-chan? Is it cramped since it's in the city? Me? It's tiny. I mean, it's a single room.
For real?
One room? Seriously? Is it some kind of advanced placement class or something? I don't know. It's small, it's dark. The nose never says anything. Nobody says anything. It's boring. The nose? Is that what you call your teacher? A teacher who doesn't talk. Isn't that like neglecting your job? He doesn't say it like that, so I messed up.
hey,
Hey, I want to see more. There's still more to see, right? It seems Marie is very interested in your school. She's as strange as she was last time. Then again, everybody I've gotten to know recently has been pretty much on the odd side, so I'm used to it. I mean, I guess that's kind of true. Even the people you thought were more well-adjusted turned out not to be. That's going to be high rooftop. And this is where we hang out. What do you think? Isn't it a great place to spend your youth? Youth? How does someone spend youth? Give me an example. An example? Well, you know, building friendships, sharing your concerns, confiding in each other, stuff like that. It's kind of awkward to have to put it into words. I don't get it. Do green and red do that too? You spend youth with everyone.
why?
Why do you need to spend youth? Don't you have anything better to do? You want me to say more? Well, I guess it's fun. Not being in superficial relationships, being with people who know the real you. The real you? Being with people like that helps me, helps keep me from losing sight of who I am, you know? So I can face myself. This is so embarrassing. I can't say anymore. Sorry. I know, right? Like when you start to address some of the more cringy shit you say. But embrace the cringe. Be who you are. It's okay. Face yourself. Wondering about your true self? No, I said before, there's no truth. I paused in the wrong spot. Let's just end this here. Please forget I said anything. So, I know. You haven't seen the library yet, right? We don't have all day, so let's get going. Face your true self. It seems Marie is wondering about the meaning of what Yosuke said. You feel like you understand Marie a bit more now.
See ya.
After showing Marie around the school with Yosuke, you escort Marie back to the Velvet Room.
You're back.
Hmm? Oh, I don't have enough expression for him? Alright. Oh, is building a model an option? Oh, I need to hang out with the fox sometime soon, too. Oh, hey, Yukiko. Well, that's what we're doing instead of reading, despite the fact that I'd prefer to study. Oh, Chie. Let's see, I think I've only hung out with Yukiko once while I've hung out with Chie twice. I think that's correct. So we're gonna hang out with Yukiko.
Good evening.
I'm on my way back from an errand. It was a long walk, now I'm a little sweaty. That's why I'm cooling down here. She seems bored.
Go ahead.
Huh? Okay. I don't mind chatting at all.
Hey.
That reminds me, finals are coming up. Oh, so these are like specifically to each like time frame. That's interesting. I usually cut down on the time I spend helping out at the inn before exams. But staying cooped up in my room studying all day makes me feel like I'm gonna suffocate. By the way, how's your exam prep going, Matt-kun? I've been studying normally. Normal amount.
Yes.
Yeah, if you review the lessons each day as they come, there's no need to panic when it's time for exams. She is always panicking at the last minute. Wonder if she'll be okay this time. When I come across a problem while studying I don't know how to solve, I ask the staff about it. But then everyone gathers around and it turns into a big fuss, so I don't really like doing it. Like the other day? You enjoyed your chat with Yukiko. Oh, I should be getting back. I didn't even notice how long we've been talking. The gift we received. If you don't mind, I'd like to share it with you.
Good night.
Hey, listen to this. Last time I was out with my boyfriend, he was heading to Shirakawa Boulevard. Whoa, Shirakawa Boulevard? Ew. I know what was on his mind. We've kind of just started dating, but I'm already kind of disgusted. That's such a dirty mind. Maybe I should dump him. I don't want to be the subject of one of those rumors that goes, a couple was found unconscious. That'd be great. As many of you know, there are many theories about the author Murasaki Shikibu. That the Genji Monogatari had a different author, that Murasaki Shikibu was a shared pen name. Some have even suggested that Murasaki Shikibu was an alien from outer space, an intriguing theory. You've probably seen her portrait, it's printed on the 20,000 yen bill. But there's one thing you might not know about Murasaki Shikibu. It's that the way in which her achievement is recognized worldwide. Does anyone know? Junpei. What do I say? I have no clue. Correct, too easy. Okay, cool. Ew, thanks, you saved me. I'm a nice guy for guessing correctly. We're going to the nurse's office. Though I don't think I got tired from that last trip, weirdly. I accidentally hit the microphone button on my controller. How can I help you? However, keep in mind that you're interrupting my scholarly pursuits. You seem healthy enough, my eyes cannot be deceived. But I went to Tartarus. To be close. Edit that out. Here, I'm gonna go downstairs and back upstairs so I can edit that out. Here, take this envelope. Oh, it's something that the missing schoolgirl brought in as a reward to the one who found her. There's a lot about the case that stymied us on the force, so I figured you guys were involved. Am I wrong? There's still more. The money is from the salary man who went missing. I couldn't make out the full picture from questioning him, but you're the ones who saved him, right? The police can't accept gifts, so this is yours. It's have to be something for you kids. Okay. Found the missing girl the other day. I tried questioning her, but her answers didn't make any sense. She said some kid saved her from an attack by a black thing. She left a reward with us, so I'll hand it over to you. Alright, so it wasn't all money. You having a good time? Let's take a break now. Let's see. I've gotten better at this. Thanks. I've gotten better too. Glad to have such a great friend, Tomodachi, as my rival. Max-sama, I'd like to make something Japanese, but what? Something traditional? A kimono! It has to be a kimono. But that is very odd to make. I don't know how. Please, it is expensive. Plus, it is expensive. I will think about it. Arigato. Thank you for the advice. Max-sama. Yeah, the only one I can talk to, Great. Hasta la vista.
Welcome back.
I agree. It's hard to know what's going on when she makes all the decisions. That kind of behavior can lead to misunderstandings. Because, like, that is a good point, but it's wild that it's hidden as her reasoning in the background here. Because otherwise she just seems kind of like a jerk a little bit, you know?
I've never felt like someone to love on. I've never felt like thinking this will last forever.
You overhear a conversation. Hey, listen to this. You just started dating, but it's already kind of disgusting. He has such a dirty mind. Couple unconscious. There are many theories about the author, Murasaki Shikibu, Genji Monogatari. Does anyone know Junpei? I'm a really nice girl. Oh, I'm. Wait. wait. I think that's going in reverse order. What the fuck are you talking about? Like an ingenue, right? That's ingenue. That's like the lead in a play. Like that's like someone who knows what they're doing. Like what? To unique? Like I get that, like for some people unique is like a selling point or whatever, right? Like God, that reminds me of this person I fucking hated working with, where their whole thing was like, I have had issues socially. I don't think that's a surprise to anyone. And so like I've had some issues, right? And I worked very hard at being able to talk to people like a normal fucking human being. And this woman I worked with would go out of her way to be different and unique and weird. And that is what it is. But like, you know how you can genuinely or generally tell when it's like an affectation that they're putting on in order to differentiate themselves versus like them just actually being that way, you know? She definitely gave that the former feeling. And I remember like her talking to me, she's like, yeah, well, you know, that's the reason I like you is because, you know, you don't care about what anyone thinks. You just are just so weird and are willing to and are just like that. And like this is after I had put in a lot of work to tone that down and be a lot more of a normal human being. And it apparently didn't work. But oh boy. Yeah. So like it reminds me of that because like going from like ingenue to unique, like I mean I guess to a degree it's like the difference between like, oh, you're so innocent to, well, you have an innocent charm about you versus, oh, you're actually putting in effort. Maybe that's the idea. It's still fucking weird. Ah, Ziya, I've been looking for you. Maxama, you are coming to the fashion club, right? I was thinking about it. The love of my life left me, so I'm trying to figure out what else I could do about it, I guess. How can I help you? Well, now, what do we have here? You seem unwell. Is it a wound, a virus, a curse, or is it love? That's a long drink. After drinking the concoction, your condition doesn't seem to be any better. But your courage has increased. I'll just drink an energy drink. That'll have the same effects, right? Rex-sama, it is that time again. I will tell you what we're making today. What do you think about this? Why, cute, like you, no? You decided to try and make one. Things are on here? Like this. Wait. Unit on the nose and the doll is complete. It is almost as cute as you. I read Totomo, but I don't know. You could give this to someone while on a date. Rex-sama, you have gotten much better at this. Subarashi, wonderful. Thank you. I have to get better too. I am glad to have such a great friend, Tomodachi, as my rival. I'd like to make something Japanese, but what? How about a kimono, since I know the answer to this? It's very hard to make, plus it's expensive.
Where have you...